it's hard when your toes get to talking and your legs get to walking and your luck run out like, oh no.
Customers, we at Sony gradually care about your well-being and want to fix our mistakes with our servers going down on you.
Wow, that sounds really cool, Sony. What do you plan on giving us?
These nuts. Got him. Got him.
So, if you haven't heard yet, Sony said for the several hours that the PSN network was down, they're gonna compensate people who had this issue by giving them 1 extra day of having the PlayStation Network. Now, keep in mind, for those who don't know, the PlayStation Network, PlayStation Plus subscription is for a year. So, what is 1 day going to do for someone that has a service for a year? Especially if you know you're going to renew again, because that's the only way you can play games online. I'll give you a moment to think about that and give me an answer. So, the answer to what PlayStation Plus does for 1 free day for people that already have a yearly subscription is absolutely nothing. This was a big screw you from Sony, and people were pissed, which I totally understand. I mean, if you're paying for a yearly subscription for something like this, a day isn't doing anything. Let's think of it from a real world perspective for a second. If you had to get heat or have electricity in your home and you paid for a year and you didn't have the money to pay to keep it on, and they told you, hey, we'll only give you 1 day before we turn off your electricity or your heat, that wouldn't help you any, because you wouldn't have the money from your job in that short of amount of time. So just from that perspective, if you're having something for a year that long and they only give you a day, it's not doing anything. On top of that, let's keep in mind that servers go down on PlayStation Network all the time. And even though that's a bad thing, you let it get away and give it a pass for PS3 because it's free. But with PS4, you're paying just like Xbox. And though Xbox may go down every now and then, it doesn't go down nearly as much as PS4, and this is unsat. Anyhow, let me know in the comments section below what you think about this and how Sony is handling it. But I've been RetroBro, and I am signing out. So you enjoyed this video and want to see what else I'm up to? Well, check out my Teesprings campaign, where I have shirts and hoodies just like this one. You can get them in black, you can get them in red, you can get them in purple, you can get them in green. I also have these really cool hoodies, which works out pretty well because it's winter and it's freezing. This is my first time ever doing a t-shirt campaign, so there's only like a few days on it, but if enough people buy them, I'll bring them back. Anyhow, the link will be in the description for teespring.com, and you can check out my hoodies and t-shirts.